So remember on the last video I said, as you can see, we finally have sun here, and I think spring is finally coming. The winter's over. Right. Week later. What is this? It's almost April. Anyway, welcome to the new video.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Cześć
Siema,
tam,
cześć, byku.
jak tam?
Byki, ale dobra robota, nie? Jest grubo.
Wow. Kurde, ale widzisz to w tym garażu?
To jest... Powiem ci, jak otwarłem te drzwi, mówię oj, nie?
Okay, so quick plan, what are we gonna do today and following days? So I want to give this car a priority because this car is the closest to be finished, right? So we firstly gonna start with a list of what's left to do with this car. Baby, Firstly, we need to fix the clutch pedal. This should be easy fix, it's just adjusting the pedal. Secondly, we don't have an exhaust, so we need to do an exhaust. Thirdly, timing and tuning. As you can hear, the engine sounds like a tractor, so we're gonna tune it and set the timing properly. Mount the wing and side skirts and bumpers properly. We need to do an intake because we don't run any filter or anything. Then I need to register the car, get an MOT and get a number plates, and installing the air cups, and just little rubbers and little parts at the end. So it's not many things, but considering that we have only 2 weeks, it's a bit of work. Baby, So here in Kevin there is an exhaust situation going on. So from the manifolds, 4 pipes go into 2, then there's X pipe, and then 2 pipes gonna go here, gonna go into the floor and outside here.
Good morning, my beautiful people on the internet. Today is actually a super nice weather outside for once. It's pretty cold, but it's sunny. So I think the best thing to do is to stay in garage. Some serious business is happening here, huh? Some very serious business is happening.
Yeah, business.
Oh, beautiful. I quickly want to talk about Lada. I've been getting many messages overall on Instagram and on YouTube comments saying that we need more Lada content, what's next in Lada project. And I think I didn't explain it correctly in the last other videos, is that the car is pretty much done. There's nothing really I want to do to it that would be worthy of a whole video for the car. It will be in the videos once in a while, like right now. There's a little thing that I'm gonna do to it now, which is change this. This is absolutely disgusting, and I absolutely hate these mirrors. And this is why it's really time to change them for proper nice ones. I got these bad boys for the extra swaggy JDM sort of look. They're definitely real chrome, not plastic painted ones, because they were cheap. Yeah, I'm very excited to put them on and see how the car looks with them. Always remember to use proper measuring tools. Perfect. I think the vibe here is much better right now. I also already fitted the other side. Didn't see the reason filming it, but I think it looks way better than before. The only thing that I have to fix right now is this. In the original 06 Lada that this was supposed to be, the mirrors were actually mounted on a door like it is now. But since these doors are not from this Lada, they were here, and now there's a bit of an issue of having a hole right here. But I think I came up with a solution. What I'm gonna do is take this piece. It was right here inside of this mirror. It was covering it here basically. And this allows for the screws from the inside to be connected to the outside. So what I'm gonna do is put it where it was before. Whoop. Like this. Screw it in from the inside so it holds, and then make a little ABS sheet so it will just be plain cover. And I think that should cover it pretty decently. I think I need to look for it inside the garage. In terms of the rest of the car, there's nothing really I want to do with it, so there's not going to be any proper videos with it anymore, I think. The only thing that I will change when I can find the right part is the seats, because at the moment they are this, let me show you, they're this just ugly covers, but they're still better than the black seats underneath them. So what I need to do is to find a leather seats for it, ideally beige color as well, because I want the color to be black and beige. Once I find that, there's literally nothing that I want to do that would be filmable. I'm just going to refresh a few little bits and pieces, fit the boot properly because it still doesn't close. That's it really. I think the only video you can expect from Lada is when the engine blows up and I have to put something else inside. Yeah. As always, we were so close to finishing.
Yeah, and the gas just went out.
So we had to go to the shop, get a new one. And we're gonna finish now.
Full gas, full pizda.
Exactly. Jazda. Let's go. So the exhaust is looking pretty good. The original plan, it was to just take this old exhaust and just adjust it a bit, yeah? Just a bit.
A little bit polish, only polish.
Yes,
Polish, yeah.
only polish and just a bit. Yeah. Today we have a brand new full exhaust Malina made in a whole day.
And the
Yeah, and the back pipes, we're gonna put them on in a second. But
it was the main problem.
yeah, this.
So they made this.
The lowest part of the whole exhaust was a flexi.
Yeah, which is not good for our situation.
Connection.
But for now, yeah, the exhaust is looking pretty good. A bit short, but okay.
Bit short.
It should be like a...
Hey man, you got problems. Or no?
That's a pretty decent size, yeah?
Pretty decent cushion.
Yo. Look at this. And I think this is the perfect length as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
Man, look at this. 25 centimeters is really a lot.
Yeah, it's
It's a big one.
Big one.
Sam is gonna be so happy when he sees it.
So previously we had those Mark IIIs with a stretch tire on the back, but
They will never be Mark 1s because I am Mark 1.
But out of curiosity, we put one of the front wheels to the back to see how is it gonna look, and both said it looking much cooler, right?
Man, it looks million. Come on, look
at this. Look.
So it's the same wheel as the front with a big chunky tire, and I think the car looks more like more, I don't know.
Racy, grippy 90s, Toge riding, Takumi over... No. Takumi overtaking 90s grippy riding car.
You sound like you're selling on Wish or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is looking super nice.
Takumi riding, Toge racing.
It looks less stancy, but more like less stancy and more racy, right? So we have exhausts in place. Everything is connected because of these boys. And the plan now is to start the car and hear it for the first time, like properly with the exhaust on. which is gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna be a bit loud because it has only one muffler, but also supposed to be loud, no? It's sports car, isn't it? Okay, Marco, do you want to do the thing? Yeah.
No.
No?
You're not sad again, are you, Splash Gang?
I think we're ready for the first start.
Okay, let's hear it for the first time with the exhaust on. Bang it. Sounds exactly the same as before. Albo się wypala, albo jeszcze przedwołuje. Wow.
Oh.
That didn't sound good.
Pip, pip.
That really didn't sound good.
O no. Jakby turbo coś ciągło i wypluło, nie?
Nie miała ani wiesz góra dół, ani
So there's one thing we noticed. Push. Teraz się nie wykręci. Nie, tak.
To w niej już tu teraz robotało, nie?
Ała. Now the turbine was spinning, but before we start the engine and turbine was stuck. It wasn't spinning at all. And also we heard that noise before, it's even on the camera, we heard that noise. And that sounded like turbo would, something would broke inside and went into the exhaust. So we are pretty positive that the turbine is broken.
Rip my guy Top G.
I think we need to just disassemble it and see what's inside. It's good that it happened now, not like on a proper pull. Okay, so situation at the moment is Marek went to the shop to buy a new turbo and we are gonna try to see and check what's actually happened. What we don't want is to put a new turbo in and have the same thing happening. You know, there was lots of work being done around the whole intake, the manifolds, the turbo and everything. So there is possibility that a little piece of metal was somewhere in the system and just went through the turbo. It's a bit sad, but it's part of the game, I guess. And because we need to wait for Marek now, we're gonna start to work with the suspension. We're gonna put the air caps on and try to make it work. Step 1, take out the BC Racing coilovers. So now we are taking the top mounts of the shocks. And underneath the top mounts, we want to mount air caps. Then we're going to put it back together and back on the car. Okay, Marek came from a shop with, I hope, new turbocharger.
I have a very special safe delivery right here.
Hey, she looks safe.
Very safe, trust me.
Sorry.
The thing is, yeah, like, you can have a nice V8, but people choose to have a small engine and then spend money on this. And look, this brake, we didn't use it, it broke.
That's true though.
When you put V8, no problem, mister.
That's true. But, well, we have it, so let's put it back in and see if the engine's gonna finally work. We're in the middle of putting the air caps. They're pretty good, yeah.
That's nice, let's go.
Alright. My dice is heavy. I wanna do the cool shot like this, but fuck, that shit's heavy, man. Okay, fixed. We have a turbocharger back in and we can get back to work. Marek, look, it's
To jest
fixed.
ta sama.
just
Fixed.
2 nuts, 2 bolts, plus wins. Wear harness.
So all the shocks are installed back in the car, BC Racing coilovers with stance parts air caps. Now we're installing the tank and a compressor in the boot with Darek.
Yes.
Słabo mi nie idzie, bo fachowca trzeba czuć, kurwa.
Okay, so now the air cap suspension is pretty much ready, connected. We have a tank connected in a trunk, we have a compressor, we have all the lines going. Each one of them is going to every air cap, and we're gonna connect everything now and run some tests. Also, we have a new turbocharger has already been connected in the engine bay. The boys are working hard to get it all ready for today so we can still test it and see if it's gonna work or not. Hopefully will. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the car down on not on the floor but on the wheels, and we're gonna test if the air caps work.
Is it not gonna?
Puścisz chyba styknie, nie?
Okay, and down. Okay, this is it for today. We've been here for 11 hours and everyone is very tired. There is a couple good things that, for example, suspension is working, but there's also a couple bad things. The new turbocharger that we bought doesn't really fit the same as the old one, so there needs to be a bit of...
Who would have thought that the Chinese turbo will not fit the other identical Chinese turbo?
Yeah. But tomorrow is a new day. We're gonna start early. We're gonna clean around here because it's super messy and it should be a good day tomorrow. But yeah, for now, let's just go home. Okay, today is gonna be a good day because there's new day, there's new possibilities, everyone slept good, we have some sun, decent amount of sun, and firstly I want to clean around because the garage got messy again. You know, it gets messy when you work every day from morning till late evening and there's no time to clean around after you finish your shift. I want to take out the Miata of the garage because there's been some changes with the Miata that I didn't tell you about. Let me just show you. Okay, we cleaned around roughly here and the new turbochargers, they're ready to start, so we're gonna try to start the engine with the new turbocharger in and see what's gonna happen. Okay, this car never sounded so healthy before, to be honest. We're gonna run some tests, we're gonna see them up because we managed to connect with the ECU. And maybe today is a good day to go for a test drive, like a easy test drive, because we have air caps so we can go out of the garage without, you know, scrapping and anything. Right.
So this is you. And this is the guy she told you not to worry about.
Sheesh!
And look inside this guy.
Listen, one day, yeah, our E30 is gonna be same. What? Same thing. Same thing, look. E30 sedan. E30 sedan. No, this
Can you
one's-
imagine that both of these cars were through the same life?
This is super clean.
Is it the first time I'm meeting ya? No, I think I already seen you in my dream. Such a twist of fate or a destiny.
This car might not be the prettiest at the moment, but the important part that it's street legal.
How come you stare and stand still? I'm the one shy, see eye to eye. Please smile, just say hi and come with me. And if you go down, down, I'll take you higher than the sky.
Okay, so we're just filling up the car with the fresh petrol and it's pretty much ready to go for the test drive. The only problem is now, and it only happened now, I don't know how much you can see, but it started to rain. And I really don't want to make this car dirty, like, it's freshly painted and maybe we're just gonna wait until it stops raining, or I just take the Miata first and then the S13, maybe it's gonna stop raining by then. This car we didn't drive for a while and will be nice. It's actually perfect weather to drive it now. But there's some issues with the lights. The lights stopped working. But who needs lights?
Don't let the moment be wasted. Don't let the memories be erased. And give both of us taste. Is it this hard to be faced? Finally I realized, and if I'm being honest, I'm just coming for you, watching your every move. Took your Nike bucket hat, wonder if I did the same with your soul and your whole heart. Never been so keen on. We can already name our first child Leon. Let me lean on you, but only if you wanted to. I try to keep
Okay, so we have a car fully working, got out without any issues, and even stopped raining. So maybe it's actually our lucky day. It's looking good, even though there is no bumpers, no side skirts, no wing and anything. It's super good feeling to have this car out in a color, working. We're gonna try to go to the road, even though the car is not registered, so it might be a bit sketchy. Hopefully there's not gonna be any police involved, but just to test it on the road, just to press the throttle and see how the car feels. We are still connected to the ECU with the PC, so we're gonna still look at all the parameters just to make sure the engine is healthy and work as it should. And let's see what's gonna happen. I'll try to film everything so we have everything on the video as well.
Very comfy.
Oh, Marco, hey!
Very comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I bet. Press the gas more than 30%, the car doesn't want to go anywhere. And the IFR is about 9, right? So it has too much petrol. It means that it's running too rich, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna change with Adash.
Don't let the moment be wasted. Don't let the memories be erased.
The car's on the road.
Both of us taste. Is it this hard to be faced?
More.
What'd you say?
Nice.
Looking good, no?
Yeah.
Don't let the moment be wasted. Don't let the memories be erased. And give both of us taste.
All the pictures, as always, you can see on our Instagram way earlier than any video.
Okay, we're gonna leave it here for now because I need to exit with the Miata first and get it out of the garage, go to my house with it. I would say that was a successful drive.
Yeah, we know what's the issue now. And,
I mean, we know there is an issue.
yeah, there is an issue. But it's normal.
The back wheel looks so funny now, no? Comparing to the front. We ordered the tires already for the back, the same as we have at the front. And also the car looks very naked without all the side skirts and bumpers and everything. But it has potential, like, for sure, man.
Don't let the moment be wasted. Don't let the memories be erased. And give both of us taste. Is it this hard to be faced? Don't let the moment be wasted. Don't let
Also, we have a very good news for you guys. Let me
be erased. Don't let the moment be wasted. Don't
This.
let the memories
That's it?
be erased.
Oh.
And give both of us taste.
Yeesh.
Is it this hard to be faced?
Yes. This is looking spicy.
So we have a new t-shirt. It's not out yet, but we are in the middle of producing it. It's gonna be available soon. NIGHTRIDE.pl, that's the website. And also, if you follow Instagram, we're gonna keep you updated with release date.
Both of us taste. Is it this hard to be faced?
I think it's nice.
Yeah, it took us a very long time to make it, but I'm happy with the result.
Let's go home with this car.
Man, it's so cool to see this car on the road, and it's legal, which is just blowing my mind. It's so good, man.
Don't let the moment be wasted. Don't let the memories be erased. And give both
How does it feel?
How does it look?
Swaggy.
So good. I don't have indicators or anything.
Of course you don't.
Is it loud?
No. I mean, depends. All the people were like,
Whoa.
and to me, every time we are back in this garage, back in this garage with especially the Miata, it just feels very nostalgic and very cool feeling to be back here. Can you see? Yes, yes, yes. Ah, so good.
For the old time's sake. Now there's the most sketchy moment of the whole build, I would say, is putting a wing on. This boot is not, how to say it? It's not the straightest, and also the wing is not the straightest as well. So we're a bit, I mean, I'm a bit scared, but the boy said it's gonna be fine. So we're just gonna try to glue the wing to the boot, set it properly, and let's see what happens. Boogie's ready. Okay, let's go. Okay, I know on the last video I said in the next one you're gonna see the full side of the car, but unfortunately we have to postpone it for the next video because we didn't have enough time to put it all together. At the moment the state of it is, here we need to install the front light with this corner light, but the plastic that was mounting it was broken, so I had to do a bit of here. So I need to wait until this is dry to mount it properly, and only when this is mounted properly we can adjust the hood, because as you can see the hood needs to be adjusted, but we need to have a lamp first. Then the grill is here, Silvia grill, so this one's easy fix. The bumper is finally in place, the side skirts are in place, the rear spots are in place, and the wing is in place, but it's still drying. Oh, and then the engine. So we still need to spend some more time, put a couple more hours into tuning and setting up the ECU and the engine. At the moment when RPMs are going high and the car is reaching boost, the air-fuel ratio is too rich. Then the last thing is registering the car, but it shouldn't be too hard. Just need to go to the local city hall, register the car, and then we can drive it. So hopefully all this will happen in the next episode. So thank you for watching and see you then.